Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am Nguyen and I'm a business student. And today I'm very honored to introduce my business pitch about my dream rhythm arcade. And first of all, before entering the project, I want to know that I want to show you that My and Junithm was my favorite game, and it was a big inspiration for me to start this project. Now we come to the arcade business pitch. First of all, rhythm game is a ma- majority games of especially arcade players could use as a main entertainment. And personally, me as a customer who very addictive to My and Tunism, I would like to give my inspiration into a real project named Rhythm Arcade. So Rhythm Arcade is a revolutionating entertainment, mainly with My DX capped and Tunism. It uh, will bring a rhythm arcade for experience for the young generations, especially who want to have a arcade which specializing in My and Unithm games. A very unique venue for the rhythm game alone. So the table of content we have to go through, which is the market overview, target audience analysis, the competitive landscape, business model framework, location strategy, unit sell point propositions, marketing methodologies and overviews, financial overviews, community engagement and self-reflections, and final of all conclusions. For the market overview, arcade gaming market is an experience research driven by nostalgia and unique experience because for very long generations ago there were an arcade which is variable games you can play, but in my dreams a arcade for a niche customer is needed for the big community in Vietnam, which is the rhythm gamer rhythm gaming communities, which has a big and vast uh, gamers. Among those, there are two games that I want to mention is My and Junitum. Specifically, were popular in Vietnam and Vietnam market, also in Japan, indicate a strong demand in rhythm arcade. So next is the target audience analysis. For primary target, it would be the young generations from 16 to 35-year old, especially who have started playing or have played the rhythm games before, namely as Osu or Ongeki in Japan. Yeah, the gaming behavior, they would be like social persons, or the vast majority of mm, social media users and enjoy competitive gaming and seek unique experiences. And the segment which includes students, young professionals, and rhythm gaming enthusiasts. And in order to demonstrate the competitive landscape in Vietnam, especially in arcade gaming, there are three mains, which is first of all AR fantasy, secondly is dream games, and third of all is time zone. They are the three big names with famous for their various ga- gaming that young people could enjoy. So having So what are the mainly of three of those? There are two various game they could play, not specializing in any type of game. They also have My and Junie, but the variations and the concentration on their product is not uh, as is not taking a full concentration of. So limited direct competitors, especially in My and Tourism in Vietnam, is a strength. And existing market would broader range of games, as I mentioned above, because they have too many games in general, so they don't have to be more specific. The strength is we could focus on the niche market, especially on the rhythm games. There are rhythm gamers around the world, and I want to be focused on the niche market for the best and the profit we could make. And come to the weaknesses. There are higher initial investments, especially specialized equipment such as buttons, the parts of the cabinet, and the repairing fees of the my cap and Unithem cap would be expensive due to export fees. What is the opportunities, which is untapped market potentials and building community buildings by uh, arranging championships or mini show matches could be attending more people to enjoy the games, and they could give more potential customers to us. And finally, the threats are the economic downturn, especially in Vietnam. There are few people are losing their hobbies in gaming, and the economic turndown during the COVID or the others pandemic could be a great threat to us. And focus on the business model framework. We are the per play ticket sales, or we use the magnetic card in order to recharge them with the real money, and I will pay them a 20 to 20,000 of VND per credit, and there are promotions among them. If you recharge 600,000 or above, there will be a X2 bonuses, and we also have merchandise sales such as Bandai Namco, uh, I made ticket or Bandai Passport Special Edition uh, ticket in order to have more and more players getting into us. And also we have some locals uh, tournaments, and there will be a entry fees or a renting fees for the one who want to have a tournament. And we have private event rental also had mentioned, and potential partnership with big music labels, and also the game developers such as Sega's. And next on to the location strategy. And as I mentioned before, I want to have an arcade, which is the number one need is the location is in a mall or in supermarket with a lot of people can come and play the game. So the wise choice I would mention to is Aeon. Aeon Mall is one of the most biggest Japanese mall in Vietnam, and especially in this niche market. Having arcades in a big mall would be a big risk, but promise also promise for all of us, and because it in the mall is also cost effective, lease terms also secured. We also have unique selling point proposition. As before, we have a code that my player need to be have a arcade which is focused on rhythm games, and we want to acknowledge that we are high quality equipment and immersive environment focus on the community building through events such as tournaments and integration of internally enhanced gameplay such as always update on time and social interaction to fan pages. And approaching to the market methodologies overview, first of all, there will be multi-channel approach from targeting online and offline audiences. Digital marketing through social media campaign such as one credit four songs a day, or targeted advertising, especially in the young generation from 16 to 35, and offline marketing like having partnership with communities, organizations, and local events would be a great methodology. And finally, focus building brand awareness through gamings and rhythm game, especially in rhythm games. And the final financial projection, the startup cost would be 3 billion VND in totals. There will be a big number between having the imported the cap, and we are also leaving the financial report in the appendix in this slide. Also, revenue projection. There will be a hard time during for the first 2 years to even to break even the profit the startup cost, but it is what it is for long-term growth with a stable and highly demanded for rhythm game arcades in especially in Vietnam. There will be potential for expansion and additional revenue streams for our arcade. After all we reflections, Steve Jobs once says, your work will fill a large part of your life, and only the way truly satisfied is to do whatever you believe is great work. I choose this because the lesson I learned from him is he take his passion and turn into his project in real life, because it is important to understand the market research and target audience analysis. Also, it is a challenging because having a niche arcade specialized in rhythm game is hard, and managing the startup cost would be a various problem we could deal with. And the most important is the value of the rhythm game community in buildings and customer engagement. And finally, is the vision of the arcade evolved in a niche concept would be a feasible for business ventures. Thank you for listening my business project. Thank you.